Welcome to Noble Pro, everybody, as we have the first matchup lined up for y'all. As we have the Scoop Scott Richards making his way out here. Now, this man's had a lot to think about. Number of weeks with his issues with Chris Danger and his gang, as well as his matchup coming up at Coronation for the world title. James Moore handpicked this man right here to be his first opponent for his first title defense since gaining the Noble Pro World Championship. Now, I mentioned last show that James Moore has been resting up as well, and I'm pretty sure he is watching this matchup, trying to prep himself for Scoop. But when odds are against Scoop, he always seems to find a way to persevere, and not in a dirty tactic sort of way, but the kind of man that you want to cheer for, the kind of man that you want to win the gold. This is the kind of man that's passion runs deep. This is the kind of man that, well, quite frankly, you would want as your world champion. And I think that's why James Moore had handpicked him to be his first matchup in his first title defense. Now, Zane Pierce, our general manager, said title redesigns are coming. We're going to see those at Coronation. That should be very, very exciting. But this man, Markus Rivera, has had his issues with the likes of the Jones family, DK Jones, Elijah Jones Jr., and Elijah Jones Sr. And both of these men are just going to have to put all their issues with the locker room behind, because, well, they have a matchup to do. We also have some tournament matches for the Sovereign Tournament happening tonight. Jordyn Williams facing off against one of the mystery women that Zane Pierce has put in this tournament. He said there was two mystery women in the Sovereign Tournament. The winner of the Sovereign Tournament will be declared Matron of the Throne on the women's side and Lord of the Throne on the men's side. Both respective winners will be winning a title shot of their choosing at the next Premium Live event. Is Marcus running right in, and a knee strike right there. You know, Scoop, once he gets going, it's hard to stop him, so this is good on Marcus here. Get to a quick start. Now, like I mentioned, Scoop, very resilient, been through a lot in his life, dealing with bad drama, partying, and just having fake friends and just downright bad friends, but he told me he put all of that behind him so that he could focus on his relationship with wrestling and his relationship with his lovely girlfriend at home. Now, you know, a little bit of background on Scoop. This is a man that's been into professional wrestling since, I believe, 2008 or 2009 is when his love for professional wrestling really took off. You know, and he was collecting all the wrestling figures he could possibly collect. And well, the rest is history there. And the good thing about Scoop is that this man has passion that'll just never die. You know, and passion is one of the greatest things that you can ever have, you know, when it comes to the business like this, because the wrestling business is a very unforgiving business. It's a business that will beat up your body. It'll beat you emotionally, physically, in every which way. It's not for everybody. You know, it's like one of my buddies, Nate Slater. You know, Texas All-Star Wrestling, one of the good stars of Texas All-Star Wrestling, he said you got to be pretty insane in the head to want to do this. And I do have to admit, I kind of agree with him. And look at that DDT there from Scoop, and a kick out at 1 from Markus. But Markus, though, he can withstand a lot of punishment, and he has a number of weeks as Scoop tried for the knee strike in the corner, couldn't hit it at all. What a kick from Markus Rivera. Now, oh, look at that. The shoulder tackle off of the apron. Markus trying to keep this honest. As Markus, look at this. Markus now heading to the outside. Oh, no. Waited too long there. Scoop had the recovery. Trying to get him in the steps here. Both men reversing. Ducking under that kick at all. He landed a kick of his own. Scoop has used the super kick as part of his repertoire, and he told me the Swanton Bomb is one of the moves that he had recently learned. Off of the top rope, shades of one of his favorite wrestlers, Jeff Hardy, and a stomp right to the chest there. Up Scoop, and now Markus in the driver's seat now in this matchup, and oh my God! The referee was taken out inadvertently. I don't think that's what Markus wanted to do at all. I think that was meant for Scoop. And now Scoop in trouble. Scoop, though, doing the good thing, helping the referee up to his feet. But Markus taking advantage. One. And a kick out. Referee a little slow with the count there after being hit inadvertently. I don't think that's what Markus planned to do. Markus is not that type of guy. But Markus not going to take it easy on Scoop, and that's a man you don't want to take it easy on. Scoop doesn't want that. He doesn't want the easy way out. He never has in life. He never has. He's been through trials and tribulations, breakups, fake friends, depression, anxiety, you name it. This kid's been through it. And Markus, you're going to end up injuring yourself there. Keep getting overzealous, but Markus now. Markus, double foot stomp to the chest. And Markus looking for something dangerous now. Markus calling up Scoop. And look at this, Scoop might be in trouble. Tried for the lariat, no. Then a chop into the Scoop slam. Scoop slam. Scoop slam onto Markus. And we might see the Swanton Bomb here. Look at that Swanton Bomb, nobody there. Swanton Bomb, nobody there. And look at this Markus with a fastball punch there. And oh, what a boot to the outside. And now once again, Markus doing the wrong thing here. Allowing Scoop to recover. Now finally deciding to go to the outside. And look at this, you're just making mistakes. You're making mistakes here if you're Markus. Allowing Scoop to recover. Now look at this, both men on the outside. Now look at the strikes of Markus Rivera. Oh, and right into the steps. But Scoop with the resilience, the adrenaline pumping. Scoop resetting the count. Now James Moore, he has to be watching this match very closely. Now him and Scoop have teamed up a couple of times in the number of weeks with Scoop's issues with fatal upload rising. Now a knee straight. Oh! What a spinning back fist. And that caught Markus. Count of 6. Scoop now. Scoop! Wow! Planning Markus. What a maneuver. 2, he might have the win and a kick out. They don't do it like Scoop. Nobody this clean. And now Markus. Markus, oh! The sidestep from Scoop. And now look at this. What a suplex into a cover. Again, Scoop pulling a rabbit out of his hat. But not there. And now look at this. Firing up that super kick. Bang! And I'm not sure if he hit Markus fully on the jaw, but now Scoop's fired up. Scoop, fired up. Can't waste any more time, Scoop. Swanton bomb. Swanton to Markus. Got the shoulder up in time. Oh, but now Scoop looking to charge up the hidden blade. Shades of Will Ospreay. Hidden blade. On to Markus. To Markus. Still powering out of it, and Scoop can't believe it. He is beside himself right now. Tried for the elbow, and look, he tweaked his arm on that. That could be bad. Cover! Scoop got caught into the cutter. 2, kick out. Scoop still in it, and Markus can't believe it as he smacks the mat. Oh, and now here these men go. Tit for tat here, blow for blow. And Scoop, you can see him getting tired. He's wailing on these strikes here. He's whiffing on them. And now look at this. Oh, a shot right across the face. And that might have left Scoop dazed there. Oh, and this is bad. Bad spot for Scoop to be. Oh, he missed the knee strike. Missed it. Oh, and the shot right to the midsection. Going after that midsection. The ribs are killing Scoop right now. Elbows strike right to the face. And Scoop recuperating in the corner. Very smart there. Oh, but Markus right behind him. Markus right behind. Kick. Oh, what a stomp. Caving in the chest. That's not going to help the rib issue. You're gasping for air at this point. Every inch of air. Every oxygen exerted. The longer this matchup goes, the worse it's going to be for Scoop at all. A knee strike lands. And now Scoop got to be really on top of things right now. He can't allow his anger to get the best of him. He can't allow just that. Got to keep the adrenaline going. Got to keep the heart pumping. Keep it going. Be as quick as you can. Scoop, look at this. Taking down Markus. What strength. The adrenaline using into its advantage and a kick out. Oh my God. Scoop right now doing everything he can. Scoop's wondering, what do I got to do? You saw the hands on his face. Referee got caught. Referee got caught. But there's Scoop. Seeds of Cena there. And oh, look at this. Markus got up. His adrenaline's going. Now Markus. Oh, there's Scoop. Scoop with a boot. Or I should say with a knee. Excuse me there. Now look at this. Looking for that super kick. Can he connect? Got it! Super kick right on the button. And they don't do it. Right Scoop with the swanton. And Scoop wins it. Play his damn music. I'm telling you, they don't do it like him. And I'm not just saying that because this man's my best friend in the whole world. Scoop deserved every bit of this. He didn't allow the anger and his emotions to get the best of him, which is what Danger and his goons have been trying to do for the number of weeks, to get in this kid's head, to make him doubt himself. It's something that we all do in life. We all doubt ourselves at one point. And you saw the referee get caught there. He got struck by Scoop. Scoop landed that super kick, but it took a swanton bomb. And they don't do it like him. Will he be world champion? Well, we'll find that out at Coronation when he faces James Moore for the Noble Pro World title. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Noble Pro right after this.
Congratulations to Scott Richards on his victory against Markus Rivera. How are you feeling heading into your world title match against James Moore at Coronation?
I'm feeling on top of the world after my win against Markus Rivera. He put up a hell of a fight, but I refuse to let him snatch that victory away from me. Now, heading into my world title match against James Moore at Coronation, I'm more determined than ever. I respect James as a champion, but I'm coming for that title no matter what it takes. I've worked my ass off to get to this point, and I'm not going to let anyone stand in my way. James better get ready for a fight because I'm coming for the belt, and that's the scoop on that.
Welcome everybody to your next matchup. As we got the Outlaws making their way out to the squared circle. Now these men, not just brothers, but former tag champions when this brand was RCW, and they're looking to get back up there. They're gonna have to face these guys. And these guys have been causing a lot of problems. That's Aaron Matthews, the #1 contender for the Chivalry title. And Brandon Collins, BDE. Now these guys are probably the most arrogant guys that I've known on the roster. They've just only been causing problems. That's all they've been doing lately, is causing issues. The only thing that they worry about is having their videos demonetized, and that's it. As we get this underway here, Brandon Collins and Brian Outlaw going at it here to start the proceedings. Now Brandon Collins, Irish whip on the apron. Look at this. Suplex back in. Could be going for it. There it is. And look at this. Brandon Collins back in now and tried for the kick. And rolled through into the code breaker. Irish whip into the corner. There's the double knees there. I think Brandon Collins a little dazed there. There's Aaron Matthews. Aaron Matthews coming to the aid of his friend. Aaron Matthews chirping away, and that allows Brandon Collins to gain a little bit of an advantage there, but Brian recollects himself there with a Muay Thai knees right to the midsection, and Aaron Matthews taken out with a shoulder tackle. A tag right to Jason. These two have worked so well together, being tag team champions. Now Vibe have been tag team champions as well. You know, when the group was Vibe, when it was made up of Logan Paul, Chris Danger, Aaron Matthews, Brandon Collins, and Phoenix Nitro. But there is no more Logan Paul, as well as no more Phoenix Nitro. Phoenix Nitro has gone on to do his own thing, and now you have Fatal Upload. And now Aaron Matthews now with a cutter right there. Look at that. Beautiful cutter, the Simply Better cutter. And pretty much he calls everything Simply Better because he lives up to that name, Simply Better Than the Rest. But the question is, you know, are you really simply better than the rest if you have to remind everybody? No, you just do it. I think it's like an ego boost for Aaron Matthews. That's just me, but there tried for the kick and failed there. That's why there was a tag. Now Brian and Jason with a double back body drop there. Once again, Brandon causing issues. And now look at this, turning him around. Aaron though, was dealing with Jason, and that distraction from Brandon had allowed Aaron to take over. Now Aaron on the top rope now. Aaron looking for the elbow. That's shades of CM Punk right there with that one. Tag being made. Now looking for that splash. Swanton. Nobody there. Oh, shot right to the midsection. There's Aaron again. Aaron getting taken out off of the apron, and he's less of a problem now. Or the Irish whip him into the corner. Now Brandon Collins taking advantage with these punches. He was only able to get two off before Brian was able to shove him off. Here's the correction. Caught Brandon Collins. Now looking for total lockdown. This is what won them so many matches before. Look at this. Total lockdown out of Brandon. Aaron Matthews being a problem. It's Jason finally getting Aaron Matthews off of the apron. And into a cover goes Jason, off of the total lockdown. 2 kick out. And that just saved enough time for Brandon to kick out there. Look at that suplex. No. Brandon Collins. Roll through. Code breaker again. Now he's going up top now. Look at that elbow. There it lands. Now Jason trying to recollect himself on the apron. Aaron Matthews. And right there, Just enough time. Look at this. Jason with a drop kick. On him up to his feet as Aaron is still dazed. Super kick. And once again, being an issue is Brandon Collins. There's whipped into the corner, sending Aaron in there. Now he's looking for total lockdown. Total lockdown on Aaron. Got it. Total lockdown on Aaron. Brandon Collins is out. He can't do anything here. And Aaron Matthews with a kick out. Didn't seem to work there. And the Boo Birds rain down here. Double underhook. Look at this. Simply better wings. As Aaron's getting the much needed tag to Brandon Collins. Brandon Collins has sustained a lot of punishment, at least while being on the apron. Now Brandon Collins now possibly looking for that splash. He's got it that time. The splash lands. And a cover there. Brian could be done after the splash. And a kick out as Jason just looked. Possibly get into the ring and just enough time. Look at it, humiliating Brandon Collins right into his own corner. Now look at this, tried for the face wash and couldn't do it. Aaron Matthews causing trouble and he's getting taken out. Aaron Matthews taken out. Look at this. A kick. A whiffed kick nonetheless. Now Brian's gonna try and dive on Brandon Collins and everybody's taken out. Bodies are everywhere. Boot. Right to Aaron Matthews. Now Brian looking for the moonsault. On to Brandon Collins. 1, 2, kick out. But Aaron was right there. And once again, Aaron liked to cause issues. But he's not going to anymore. Exploder suplex. And that might have baited Brandon Collins. Brandon Collins got distracted. Reversing the correction, though, is Brandon. Look at this. Knee of glory incoming. Knee of glory 1. 2 for the win, and Brandon Collins picked it up. All it takes is their shenanigans and distractions enough for them to pull off a victory. And this is huge for Fatal Upload because they just got a victory over former tag champions. The OGs that started it all. And I thought it was over after the moonsault, but I think Aaron would have finished up the count to Nia Glory. And Fatal Upload with a victory under their belt without Chris Danger at ringside. There's the first time for everything. Don't go anywhere, folks. Noble Pro will continue right after this.
Every kingdom has a throne. In Noble Pro, it's not given. It's seized through fire and blood. On June 21st, beneath the lights of Brooklyn's historic King's Theater, warriors will collide. They fight for glory, for redemption, for destiny. But only one will rise. Only one will be crowned. Noble Pro Wrestling presents Coronation. The crown awaits.
All right, folks, here we are with your next matchup, and it is a Sovereign Tournament matchup. Now, Tiger already advanced. With a victory over Jackson Cobb. Now he's looking to advance even further in the tournament. With a win here tonight. As we have the Savior Dezmond Wright making his way out to the squared circle. Now this man has already been in title matches of his own, winning the first ever RCW Men's Royal Rumble 20-man Royal Rumble, although he came up short at Slamfest against Sinister of the Brotherhood when Sinister was world champion of RCW. Like I mentioned before, here in this tournament, whoever wins this tournament, whoever goes on to the finals and wins it, will not only be declared Lord of the Throne, but they will get a title opportunity of their choosing. So it's more than just wearing a crown on your head. It is for the chance of a lifetime. And they will get that title opportunity at the next Premium Live event in July. Now, I should mention that could be for any title, whether it be for the tag team titles or a singular title. Tiger driving him to the corner. Tiger has that power advantage and that strength. Dezmond with the speed. You definitely see the size difference here. Look at this, Tiger with the standing switch now. Tiger in position of a pin here. Look at this. Not even a 1 count there. Tiger's also very quick on his feet as well. Dezmond Wright, very resilient. He's a man that can go through a lot of punishment here in the second round of the tournament. Look at this. Look at this. And a kick out. 6-man tournament here. the winner of this. We'll move on. And again, another drive against the ropes using that strength advantage. Look at this clothesline, and there's that power on display there from Tiger, but Tiger's not stopping. Tiger hammering away. Well, but Dezmond here, he might have an opening. Dezmond now with a couple of strikes. Look at these quick kicks. And look at that! Head scissor takedown. And now look at this, Dezmond. Oh, he looked like he wanted to rush. But thinking best of it, he didn't do so. And look at the DDT. And remember what happened in that qualifying matchup against Sinister. Tiger took a lot of punishment and was able to rebound. That's something that Dezmond cannot allow to happen. If he wants this to continue, look at this, Dezmond. Dezmond with a drop kick through the ropes there. That was beautifully done. And look at the speed being used to his advantage. Definitely doesn't have the power advantage here. The size difference and just the overall strength difference. But look at the speed. Knee strike right across the jaw of Tiger. Could advance into the tournament and only a kick out of 2. But now he's got a running start for saving grace. Tiger knows this all too well. He's been studying all the opponents in the tournament and he gets hit right across the ear with saving grace. Could be done there. Tiger only kicked out at 1. And that just shows Tiger's resilience. Look at the splash. Nobody there. And Tiger was a little bit dazed from that saving grace there. Couldn't take advantage right away. Oh, and look at this Tiger now. Tiger, look at that! All that weight coming down on the midsection, but Tiger, once again, unable to take advantage. The speed and quickness of Dezmond coming into play. Tried to the drop kick again, and he did it, and he landed it beautifully. Now Dezmond up on the top rope again. Looking for that splash. Nobody home again. Looks like Tiger having eyes in the back of his head. Now looking for that kick. Catches Dezmond with a kick. And Dezmond may be knocked out here. And the Night Stalker DDT, that's not something you want to be in the way of. The Night Stalker DDT planting Dezmond. The leg rolled over. 2 kick out. Dezmond still in it. This man with a lot of resilience. And the pump kick there, look at this. The vicious strikes, there's a lot of power behind those strikes. Couple of kicks and even more kicks. Has Dezmond in a precarious position, and there's a face wash. Look at this Tiger, just plotting his next maneuver here. You had to think about it for a moment. Look at this foot stomp. That was a lot coming down on the midsection of Dezmond Wright, and he still managed to kick out. Does not seem to be working. Here for Dezmond. Irish whip into the ropes now. Look at this kick. No. Dezmond. Waiting for something to happen. Look at that! Oh my! Tiger exploded out of the corner. Tiger exploded out of the corner. On the Tiger Fang death grip. The Tiger Fang death grip onto Dezmond, and he could have it. This is what advanced him into the tournament before. Oh, but Dezmond with the resilience. Dezmond fighting out. He's not going to be one to be taken down easily. Tried for the kick and rolled through. No. He might have caught Tiger there. Almost hit it too. And this is the kind of predicament Tiger was in before. Just unable to have that effectiveness of the Tiger Fang death grip. Now it just seems like it's a battle of every strike. And these men hockey fight here on Noble Pro as these men dazed. Dezmond getting the better of that exchange though. Tried for the knee, couldn't land it there. And Tiger not going for the Night Stalker DDT. Calling him up, tried for the cartwheel kick, and he missed it. Jawbreaker. And that may have costed him right there. As Tiger almost in trouble. Saving grace. Saving grace. Onto Tiger 2. Kick out at 2.5. Tiger's still in this thing. These two resilient men battling it out for a spot in the next round of the tournament. Coronation is this Saturday now. Dezmond looking to redeem himself after coming up short. At Slamfest that year ago. Or we'll be coming up on a year. This August as he tried for the kick, missed it. Dezmond was able to recollect himself, unable to take advantage though. Irish whip now, look at this. Pop-up punch! Now going right after the face. Trying to weaken it up for the Tiger Fang death grip. There's only so much damage you can take here if you're Dezmond. You've exhausted everything in your arsenal as Tiger missed off of that pump kick, but Dezmond wasn't able to take advantage. Once again, up he goes. Looking for that. Oh, the knee drop to the face. Tiger Fang death grip again. Locked in again, and it's hard to get out of it a second time. Oh, but Dezmond hanging on. Dezmond hanging on. Irish whip now looking for that knee again. Couldn't do it. Tiger wouldn't allow him to. He's got to hit it. This time he's got to hit the kick. Oh, he whiffed on it. He whiffed on it. Turn him around. The kick. Incoming there. You have to go to old reliable sometimes. The Night Stalker DDT. 1, 2, 3. And it took so much for Dezmond to stay down, but Dezmond was very resilient. Tried everything in his power, hit that knee once, but he couldn't hit it again. He had issues with it later on in the matchup, and Tiger will advance. Now Ortolanza still has his matchup. He is not out of the woods yet. He didn't have to have a first round matchup. He had a first round bye. So he already has his second round matchup, which will take place on Rhae this Friday. And it will be against Terry Hines Jr., and that should be one hell of a matchup within itself. What resilience, though, from Dezmond Wright. You fight as much as you can. And Dezmond, all power to him. Good luck to him. Tiger moves on to the next round in the Sovereign Tournament. Don't go anywhere, folks. Main event, women's tournament, coming at you next. All right, folks, apologize for the technical difficulties as we have our main event here on Noble Pro, as we have the Women's Sovereign Tournament. Coming at you guys is Jordyn. Makes your way out here. Jordyn Williams now looking to advance in the Sovereign Tournament. One of the only women to hold the Dream title and the Women's title simultaneously when this brand was RCW. The only other woman to do that was Skylar Outlaw, who is still out with injury. Now, the matchup that is up in the air at Coronation is that matchup with her and Lexi Starr. We don't really know much about it other than that, is we have her opponent, Chelsea Rhae. Now, this is one of the mystery opponents, or mystery women, I should say, in the tournament that Zane Pierce referred to. The other one we still have no idea about. And so, Chelsea Rhae, the newcomer here, the girl who wouldn't burn against the baller. Now, here's a little bit of background as this matchup gets underway. Chelsea Rhae was in a very tragic house fire in her high school years and suffered some burns across her body. She has obviously scars on her midsection there, on her stomach, scars on her face and arms. Pretty much the only arm that's not affected is the arm with the tattoo on it. I believe that is her left arm, surprisingly. And her lower arm into her wrist is more affected than anything. But that has affected her moveset severely. Before, she used to be able to do diving maneuvers and springboards and used to be really, really quick on her feet. And she still is very quick in her strikes. But she has to pretty much cut a lot of her moveset out now. You know, she's had to pretty much revitalize her moveset, like rehash her moveset, retrain essentially. Because this is not the same body she once had, so now she had to retrain, so now she can't really do diving maneuvers. Like, she will go for those maneuvers when necessary, but, you know, due to the scar tissue and the overall damage to her skin and overall damage to her body, she tries to prevent, you know, even further damage. By changing up her moveset, and I have to give her credit for prioritizing her health as a big boot in the corner there, the broski boot in the corner. And oh, look at the clothesline. She still can hit those. The clothesline to Jordyn is Jordyn may be out of here at a kick out of 2. Now Jordyn, she really respects Chelsea Rhae for even being able to do this. Is type of tournament going for that elbow strike. Now, you know, trying to manage the pain every single day. You know, you may also notice that she doesn't have eyebrows either. You know, they are burnt off and the fire just never seem to grow back. The hair follicles there just never seem to grow back. You know, normally that's a thing with age where you lose your hair, but she is only 22 years old. You know, even putting on, you know, makeup, you know, we have a makeup team backstage. Even putting on makeup is pretty much out of the question for her anyways. Due to her injuries, is ball and elbow. Right to the chest there, a little bit off of the midsection. Could have had Chelsea Rhae there, and a kick out of 2. Now she might be trying to go for the flagrant knee here. Could be hitting it in flagrant knee. She hit it, but whiffed on it. She still has Chelsea Rhae dazed. Didn't get all of that. The double axe handle. She did not get all of the flagrant knee. Usually that sends them down, getting ready for the cover, but I think Chelsea was able to realize where she was, and oh, there's that boot to the midsection, another shot right to the back of the head with those elbows. And the more that midsection gets targeted, the worse it's gonna be for her here. Is Jordyn going up top here? Jordyn though, Jordyn tried for the crossbody, and that's good that Chelsea was able to avoid that. That's another attack on the midsection, still holding the midsection there. Tried for the clothesline, couldn't do it there. Looking for this lariat, turning Jordyn inside out. Could be the end here for Jordyn. 2, and a kick out. Jordyn able to power out at 2. What a jawbreaker there. Tried for a jumping clothesline, couldn't do it again. There's another lariat coming Jordyn's way. Oh no, this is another diving maneuver, but that's a knee drop right there. She's trying to end the diving maneuvers that she does go for when she does go for them. You know, they don't really affect her midsection. They don't really affect parts of her body that have been severely burned. She's lucky to even be alive at this point. Lucky to even be wrestling and medically cleared for like any type of severe physical activity. Something that is full contact. Like I said before, the wrestling business is a very unforgiving business, especially when it comes to your body. So, you know, Chelsea has to be wary of that. You know, at only 22 years old, and look at this going for the double foot stomp. Connected beautifully, but she had to crawl on her midsection over to that cover 2 kick out. Now Chelsea, she hasn't really gone for the maneuver that she likes to hit in the corner. She calls that the smoke screen. And now this is Chelsea right here, running in, trying for the smoke screen, but she hit all midsection on the turnbuckle, and there's the play of the day. All of that midsection went into the turnbuckle. And that's going to be bad for Chelsea. 2 kick out. Chelsea very resilient now. Jordyn not going for the buzzer beater yet. Usually that's what she likes to hit. The flagrant knee was unsuccessful. Again, trying for that knee strike. Gonna try for the smoke screen again. And now Chelsea. Big smile on her face there. Chelsea trying to go for the drop kick. And she got all of that. And maybe Jordyn's head bounced off of the turnbuckle there, out of the way, and a kick out of 2. And another shot to the midsection, and you can see her holding that. Right for the spin kick. Shining Wizard! But there's Jordyn getting out of dodge of that, trying for the Shining Wizard again. Couldn't do it. Irish whip. Flagrant knee! She got it that time. All of it. Flagrant knee. She could move on in the tournament and a kick out. Chelsea Rhae, a very resilient individual. And now the buzzer beater locked in. Buzzer beater locked in. Chelsea able to get out of it somehow. And a drop kick. Irish whip into the corner now. Chelsea running in, and Chelsea with a knee. And now Chelsea again, running in again, and there it is, Chelsea. Chelsea going up top now. Look at this, Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea decided against it, and oh, Jordyn. Oh, look at Jordyn. Catching Chelsea here. 1, 2. And look at this. This could be really bad on the midsection Michinoku driver. You never know what Jordyn's going to go for. Jordyn calling up Chelsea up to her feet. This could be really bad here. All cross body. Missed. And Chelsea just pumping on adrenaline at this point. Irish whip, and look at this. Smoke screen! There's the smoke screen! On to Jordyn, 2 kick out. Smoke screen is not there for Chelsea just yet. Now she's looking for Eternal Flame. This is what's picked her up. A lot of strength. Going into Eternal Flame. Look at this. Both legs hooked. Both legs hooked. Eternal Flame could have the victory here in the tournament and a kick out. And you have to wonder, if you're Chelsea here, what do you got to do to take down Jordyn? And Chelsea taken down to the outside. And the concrete, like I mentioned, wrestling is very unforgiving business. The concrete is going to be a problem trying for the crossbody, and that really crashed and burned there, and a shot right to the midsection again. And Chelsea being the most resilient she can be. And Chelsea's not one to win it via count out as she resets the count. Trying to just get it back into the squared circle. This is not a place where Chelsea wants to be. You think the ring is unforgiving. The outside is even more unforgiving. Clothesline there lands there. Jordyn's dazed. Back into the squared circle now as both of these ladies. Now right into the canvas. Face first, and that was nothing personal. Nothing personal here. No rivalry, no nothing. This is the first time these two ladies meeting each other inside the squared circle. Tried for the play of the day, couldn't hit it here. Irish whip, super kick, may have gone for the flinger. Look at the drop kick there. And now you know what happens. This could be smoke screen time. Nobody there. And both ladies missing. Look at this. Shining Wizard. But Jordyn was able to recollect herself. As look at this. In the corner. And now Chelsea. Chelsea. Oh my! After all the damage done off of their midsection 2 kick out. She never goes for diving maneuvers, but she was desperate there. I'm gonna try and run and drop kick. And I think Jordyn's head got caught in the bottom turnbuckle. On a couple more shots in the midsection. That can't be good. Chelsea got out of the way. Another drop kick and running in. Chelsea really battling here. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, the Meteora. And Jordyn now. Jordyn looking for the elbow. There it is. The Bowen elbow. The Bowen elbow. 1, 2. Kick out. Chelsea still in it. Now tried for the flagrant knee. Couldn't hit it. And now allowing Jordyn to get back in, and now Chelsea. Chelsea's got something moving. Chelsea, look at this. And now you got her looking for smoke screen. And look at this. Eternal flame. Right to Jordyn, hooked both legs all the way up 2. And Chelsea moves on. Chelsea will move on to the next round in the tournament. You know, what do you see here? Jordyn shaking her, offering respect, and Chelsea reciprocating. As Chelsea will move on to the next round of the tournament here on Noble Pro.
Are you paying attention? You better be.